Okay, so we're gonna start with this app called, I'm sorry, this beauty brand called Not Beauty. And so this is my first take at it. I want you guys to see me do it from scratch. The first thing I notice is they kind of are coming off like they want to share something a little different or kind of be based on the name, right? That they kind of want to be a little bit of like the wise sage person in the space. So that's the first thing I noticed. Then I see the wait is over. Introducing our high performance lip glosses available for a limited time. Grab yours before they're gone. Okay, cool. So that's right. That's all right here, right? That's what I see. Right here. Right, that's what I see. So okay, so we've got that. Then we've got, yeah, there we go. I like that a little bit bigger. So we've got that. So there is a, so I like that. That's the first thing that I noticed that I pretty much like. So, all right, so let's keep on looking. So we've got signature lip glosses. They have three that I see. So in the flesh, strawberry jelly, DTM, and then quartz. So quartz is like clear, is what they're making it look like. DTM. Let's go with strawberry jelly. That feels like a color that pretty much everybody could wear. It's a bit of a red, but it seems like a red that everybody could wear. So let's take a look at the photos that they've got. Yep, okay, that looks good. That image looks really good. Yeah, she looks fabulous. So that's really good. All right, got that. This looks good on a darker shade, and it also looks good on a medium shade. So what they're selling is, hey, this one lip shade. It looks good. So it's a pink red hue, delivers a lively pop of color and a smooth glossy finish. So it's a lip gloss based on what they're saying. Coat your lips in moisture and glossy shine with SZA's signature non-sticky glosses. Got it. Okay, so it's also by SZA, which is pretty cool. So it's by a celebrity. All right. So then we've got directions. Swipe it on, forget about it, enjoy your day. Key benefits: formula glides on with perfect adhesion to the lips without stickiness, polymer-based locks and moisture, preventing transepidermal water loss tool and keeping lips hydrated longer, smooths the appearance of fine lines, creating a fuller, more voluminous looking pout. Okay, cool. Then we've got 5 milliliters, standard vegan. Oh, gluten-free, cruelty-free. This product ships only in the United States. And then it looks great with some of the other things that they've got. So we've got that. And then we've got goal is for every customer to be satisfied, return policy. All right, work as quickly to ship your order as soon as possible. And our products are manufactured both locally and globally. Be careful to select. Okay, cool. So I also see they've got a tote. They will keep you up to date, so that's great. And then from there seems to be everything we need to know, right? So, all right. So the secret that I read is right here. right? So this polymer base that locks in moisture, that seems to be the secret to things, right? It smooths the appearance of fine lines, creating fuller, more voluminous looking pouch. So that seems to be like the secret sauce, right? That's their mechanism for making it happen. So, okay, so now we understand that. So now let's go, let's figure out, this is about, let's figure out what do we know about them? Or what do they want us to know about them? So, founded by SZA Not Beauty, grew from her journey in self-discovery and desire to do things differently. What started as a passion for lip products and a sharp eye for detail has evolved into a brand rooted in individuality and unapologetic self-expression. Inspired by the freedom of the natural world and the rawness of real life, Not Beauty brings fresh, unfiltered energy to makeup, beginning with a collection of high-performance lip glosses. Not Beauty was made to connect, not conform, designed with function, durability, and quality in mind, not invites you to show up however you want to. Beauty is personal, it's expressive, it's a moment to reconnect with yourself and what feels good to you. It's a line that doesn't ask you to fit in and welcomes you. Whatever form you choose, we believe makeup should move with you, not mute you. This is not beauty, it just works. Got it. Okay, cool. So we got that. Then we've got some pictures of SZA and God, I wanted to fill a need with something that works for me and that I use daily, following your passion and letting it lead you and letting the story develop itself by following the through line of risk, trust, and willing is literally what my entire life and career has been about. Sorry about the noise. So okay, so we got that. And then finally the impact that they're selling. So, all right, so they've definitely been focusing on making sure that we know that it's for all the shades of girlies. Got that. And then at Not Beauty, we believe beauty is more than skin deep. Yeah. It's about connection, care, and creating meaningful impact, not just in the communities we come from, but for our neighbors around the world, any way we can. In May 2025, a devastating tornado swept through our founder's hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, destroying thousands of homes and leaving families without access to food, shelter, and essential resources. In response, Not Beauty launched Not Charity, a commitment to use our platform for good during our debut tour, pop-ups. A percentage of all sales supported the Urban League of St. Louis and their on-the-ground relief efforts. Together, we helped provide emergency supplies, food, and aid to those most affected. This is just the beginning. Not Charity is our ongoing commitment to giving back, whether through donations, local partnerships, or amplifying causes that matter to our community. As we grow, so will our impact. Thank you for being a part of something bigger. Learn more about our Urban League of St. Louis. Okay, cool. So, all right. So, pretty much what we have is we've got the shop with 5 products in total in there. Or, well, I guess there's more. Take that back. There's shirts and merch. So, 8 products in total is what we've got. They've got like this wood grain style, which is pretty cool. They've got the Not Beauty totes and they've got these lip glosses, but the primary thing is these lip glosses. So who are we selling to? Let's just take a moment and figure that out. So the first thing that I like to fill in is, so what are we dealing with? We're dealing with Not Beauty. I always do this. All right, so we've got Not Beauty, right? What they sell. And it's also using that mechanism. So that mechanism was, that mechanism was the polymer base that locks in moisture. Right, so they're using the polymer base. Okay, so we got that. Then the deeper thing they're selling, right? So it's a more voluminous looking palette. So they're trying to make somebody feel like they have full lips, right? And so this is for the girlies that are feeling like they want their lips to just be full, glossy, and they want it to be low maintenance. Because they mentioned you put it on and you don't have to worry about it. Cool. So how do they communicate? What does their content look and feel like? So they're looking for something that's like young, rebel with a cause, buck the norms, buck the system / norms, and the bohemian cool vibe girlies. Okay, so that's that. And then link to the product. We'll pop that link right there. Okay, who's the target customer? So she is, let's see, she is, what do they want her to be involved in? So she is a conscious, beauty conscious. She is conscious about her lips. So she is 25 to 35. She is conscious about how full her lips are. She wants them to be fuller. She wants fewer lines in her pout. She's an on-the-go girl. She is busy with her early career years. And she works hard to the day, and she is the life of the party at night. And what problem do they struggle with? What has she tried that's already failed? So she's a bit yes, about how small her lips are, and how wrinkly they look. She's tried of other lip glosses, and they haven't given her a nice round full palette, full kissable palette. She wants her lips to look sexy for the male gaze, and she gets a bit of a rush when she experiences that. All right, and then real language from reviews and comments. So let me see. Let me see. Do we have any reviews on the products? I didn't see any. So here's what I usually do when I see this is I do this. And I see let's see what folks are saying. So see what the guys think. Okay. A bit of cash grab. Man, she's getting some hate. So these are all the people. Oops, that's an ad. These are all the people. Okay, so rolling my eyes at the idea of another overpriced set of sheer lip glosses. Absolutely. So that's the first thing. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's go back. SZA Not Beauty review. All right, so we got that. Honest review of SZA Not Beauty lip gloss. This one is these are So, excellent, Nicole. We can close that. Okay. And let's see what was said. So she filmed a review, or she tried it out, or she got it, should I say. What does she think? So she went to launch, what's in the products. Good glass. Love how compact the packaging is, so that's a good thing. All right. Let's see what else we got. That ad is so annoying. Just saying. It's like hella annoying. All right, so we got that. Okay. So results. Okay. So, all right. All right, so awesome. So I got that. Okay. All right, cool. So we got some reviews there. Let's go back to Google. What else do we see? Let's review everything I know. Let's see. All right. Not Beauty's not in there. So there's just not a lot of like reviews or information or anything. So that we're just gonna work with what we have. That's what we have so far. So all right, let's move on. So okay, so now that we've got that, the next thing is what emotions surround the problem, right? So is she frustrated, embarrassed, resigned, hopeful? What does this person feel day to day about this issue? So she's frustrated with the products out in the market. She's hoping that something better will come along because she's embarrassed that her lips are small and she's wishing she had the perfect pout without surgery. Okay, so that's what she's done. And then we've got, okay, so what does she want to feel, have, or be able to do after solving the problem? Confident. not have all the negative thought on her lips and photos. She wants to smile wider in photos and not have to think about her lips disappear in them. Okay, cool. All right, and what does life look like if she never finds a solution? And we're gonna fill all this out, by the way, right? What does life look like if she never finds a solution? She feels like she'll settle for any old guy who likes her instead of going after what she wants. She'll continue to hate what she sees in the mirror. Continue to not be attractive in her head. Lips. Her boyfriend in the dark. Okay, so we've got that. And then, so we've got that. All right, so now, all right, existing ad research, right? So we're gonna look and see what do we have in terms of, what do we have in terms of ads ready? So first thing is, all right. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so we're looking there at category. Okay, so I found the ads, or we're looking for ads. While that's happening, I'm gonna pop over. Yeah, let's go to their social media if they have it. I'm assuming they have it. Let's go find it. Do they have anything for social? I don't see anything about. I know I'm scrolling kind of fast, but yeah, I don't see anything. They don't seem to have anything there, but let's just keep looking. So let's go Instagram. And let's see if we can find. Yep, they're right there. Okay, so we found them. So I found their Instagram. It is filled with SZA. We've got some social proof. But for the most part, it's all SZA. Yeah, for the most part, that is. Yeah, so it's all, they're really leaning into the authority angle, with the fact that she is a celebrity. And I mean, to be honest, why not? It kind of makes sense because you've got a celebrity who has created it. So yeah, that's what I see them doing. Um, they're a little like risque, like for example, like this, right? So when I look at this, I can see that they're kind of trying to like show a little bit of risk. So that's kind of cool. So they're okay taking some chances, right? That's not bad. And then when I look through, I see that there's a little bit of like a tomboyish touch to it. It's almost like glamorous tomboy is kind of what they're going for, right? Because when I look at this, I see like jeans and boots here. I see the jersey. I see the construction girly, right? I see the logs right behind her. This looks like she's inside like a backhoe or one of those vehicles that can like lift stuff. So there's that. I see that happening. Um, so they want a little bit of that happening, but I also see that they're trying to appeal to different types of girlies, right? Because that girly here, right? And also, to be honest, here, right? So it's almost like trying to go with the sexy, right? Kind of nerdish girly right there. But then the rugged girly right here. So I see that they are kind of trying to figure out where they stand, right? Which is cool. Um, then I see them doing some things where they're appealing to the charity side of things. So again, it's kind of like the girl next door. She's got a job, she's doing things, right? But at the same time, she does know how to get fabulous, right? And that's pretty evident just based on the things that they're choosing, right? They want her to come off as girl next door, but she also knows how to get cute, right? So even here, right? Look at these images. So here you've got her taking a selfie, right? Then you've got her all dressed up looking fabulous. Then you've got her chilling in her sneakers, right? And a shirt, right? She's got that boho vibe because she's got her knit hat, right? But then you've got work girly at the same time, right? So all of those together are kind of what's happening for this Brandon. And then when you look at here, right, she's on the go. She's in the back of like an Uber, right? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Okay, so that's what we're gathering from the social media. The ad library, did it come back? I don't think it came back. All right, so all right. All right, do we have any Not Beauty? Let's see. I see nothing there. But the fact that they have an Instagram account means that they must be doing something, or at least I would assume they're doing something, right? It's a little weird to not have anything. So, okay, so how about we say, I need the category. I'm gonna say all ads, not beauty, SZA. Or maybe the answer is, I think it's ad not beauty. So let's go with that. Okay. Okay, so it looks like they're not running ads, which is such a mess. That's such a mess, but hey, it's a new product, so they're not running anything there. Okay, cool. Let me also see if I can find any mentions for them. So I'm gonna search it. Let's see what we can find. SZA Not Beauty, right? So let's go with that. Okay, so we've got some UGC creators. Okay, so I've got that. She took a photo with it, but it doesn't really seem like it's doing much for it. So let's see, we got SZA, she's like the badass rebel girly, got that. And then here, okay, so we've got that. Okay, so we've got, let's listen to what she's got to say. So she just tried it on. She did not actually say anything. So that tells me that, I mean, it's not 1,000%, but that tells me that there's something missing there. So let's see. All right, this is giving. Let's see what this is.
This is the glittery one, starting off with my lips already lined, around the glitter. That's pretty. Can you see the glitter? You can see the lace. Don't look there. Look here. Shift this weight down, child. Better. Love the way it leaves your lips feeling. But if you are anti-sticky lip, this isn't for you. Personally, I love a very sticky lip gloss. Let's try strawberry jelly. Ooh. Feels notably thinner than DTM did. Still sticky though. And then in the flesh, I know what it looks like on me. It's my go-to. Yeah. A little lighter than strawberry jelly was in color. I don't have quartz, which is the clear gloss that SZA has, but it's a clear gloss. Like, do you need that swatched? These are my favorite lip glosses by a long shot. It's not close. They wear longer than any lip gloss I have. I'm not sure if they're plumping, but I might be imagining that I feel a little plumping sensation from it. And it's really, really sticky. If you have sensory issues, you might not like it. I think about it like a grippy primer. You know, you put on the grippy primer so your makeup stays for a long time. Same concept. Very grippy, very sticky. Everything reminds me of her.
Okay.
Not Beauty.
So we got that. So then, let's see, do we have anybody else? Mm-hmm.
SZA recently launched Not Beauty. I got them at the pop-up store in Minneapolis, and you can only purchase these at her pop-up stores. There are 3 shades. In the flush is a nude pink on lighter skin tones and closer to clear for darker skin tones. And then there's quartz, which is a clear. And there's strawberry jelly, which is supposed to be like a summer pink. These are what they look like unboxed. They have the natural wood style packaging. Quartz in the flash, strawberry jelly. This is what in the flesh would look like on lighter skin tones. I like it. It's a natural nudie pink.
This is the shade Strawberry Jelly, and oh my goodness, I love this color so much. It's so pretty. These are $22 each, and they are dry lip approved. SZA recently launched Not Beauty. I got them at the pop-up store in Minneapolis, and you can only purchase these at her pop-up stores. There are 3 shades. In the flesh is a nude pink on lighter skin tones and closer to clear for darker skin tones.
So it's a Hannah Lee. Okay, so she's the creator. Okay. So she likes it. All right, so we've got a few that like it. Let's check out this girly here because she's busy as well. And let's see what she can do. So it's pretty silent. All right, we got that. Strawberry jelly. Then I got the red shade. Okay, so we got that too. Okay, so let's see what people are saying. My favorite ones I've seen. I need this. I want to buy it once. You said once and then say it. I want to buy it to use it once and then save it as a memory. That's fabulous. All right. I'm going to grab that. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So, all right. Let me steal one more. That's like one more for myself. Love that. Okay. So, all right. So, okay. So I've looked. So, all right. So, what am I seeing? Right. I'm seeing a lot of curiosity, right? Testimonial. Okay. And what am I seeing in terms of the ads? Why do I always spell TikTok wrong? I always spell TikTok wrong. It's ridiculous. Someone tell me why. Anyhow, all right. So we go down. All right. Types. We can do pretty much anything. Let's go back. Okay. Not beauty. I'm just gonna search. Is this one? No, that's not it. SZA search. This is not the right one. Yeah, they're different. Okay, let's see. If I type in Not Beauty, search. All right. So I see it. Get ready with me. No, not what we need. So they are lacking in She Could Be.
All day long. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite lip combinations. So I'm gonna grab Rich Brown. It's a really nice rich shade. This is our soft nude, which is amazing. And I'm kind of going right on top of the lip. Now for the magic. I love this shade. And I'm just gonna go in the center.
So she did a good job, by the way, grabbing it because she showed how gooey it is. But yeah, they just don't have a lot of ads. It's like, it's heartbreaking for you, love. Like, that explains why there are only 4 of them. So they definitely need to focus more on ads. Let me see if I can go onto TikTok and find them. Because, yeah, you're slacking, love. You're slacking. All right, let's see. Let's see. So we're going to search Not Beauty, maybe later. All right, so I found the account. Let's see. She's got some followers, she's got some likes. So this looks like it's pretty much the exact same stuff that is posted on her Insta that she posts here. But this could be a light, maybe. Let's see what this is like.
We're in Charlotte at the Not Beauty pop-up. It's super pretty here. Not Beauty. This is not first I get all the shades. I'm so excited. Towards the floss. I got on my lip right now. It's really soft and buttery. Putting our Scorpio sister to the death of us.
Soft and buttery.
We're in Charlotte at the Not Beauty.
It's really soft and buttery. I'm gonna add that, right? Because those are the things that we care about, right? So as I'm listening, I'm not just listening for, from my own edification. I'm listening because I want to hear these different things. So it's really soft and buttery. That's something we want to know, right? So, okay, so where to look? So opening lines are visuals, you see. So in the ads, what do I see? I always see them leaning into the packaging, like the wood look of the packaging. That's what I see over and over. I see that a lot. And then everybody always mentions the pop-up shop. I'm sure if you noticed that happened a few times on some of the Instagram ads as well. So that's something I'm missing. Yeah. So that's something that keeps popping up too. Here we go again. Watch this young girlie.
Everything reminds me of her. Not Beauty, shade DTM. This is the glittery one. Starting off with my lips already lined. Brown lip liner. That's pretty. Can you see the glitter? You can see the lace. Don't look there. Look here. Shift this wig down, child. Better. Let the way it leaves your lips feeling. If you are anti-sticky lip, this isn't for you. Personally, I love a very sticky lip gloss. Let's try Strawberry Jelly. Ooh. Feels notably thinner than DTM did. Still sticky though. And then in the blush, I know what it looks like on me. It's my go-to. Yeah. A little lighter than Strawberry Jelly was in color. I don't have quartz, which is the clear gloss that SZA has, but it's a clear gloss. Like, do you need that swatched? These are my favorite lip glosses.
So look at that. And then what else do we have?
We're at Dallas at the Not Beauty pop-up. It's so pretty in here, super cute. Guys, you missed out if you were here. I love the pop-up. I was going to see her creative process, all the hard work that she put into it.
Strawberry Jelly. It's perfect. I mean, let's sit that.
We're at Dallas at the Not Beauty pop-up. It's so pretty in here, super cute. Guys, you missed out if you were here.
So they always introduce it the same way. All right, let's take a look at something else. The views. Yeah. The pop-up shop. Let's go here. She's wearing the jacket. You got the wood grain. Awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm noticing. So all right, let's go back. And they mentioned this city. Okay, what angles appear most? Unboxing. Yes. The consistency. What's not being tested that could work? I'd like to see more UGC creators. I'd like to see more of SZA using the product. Okay, cool. And then some links to what I saw. I'm gonna use this one. This is a really good one. This is very strong. So we got that one, and then over here, this was a strong one.
Everything reminds me of her. Not Beauty, shade DTM. This is the glittery one. Starting off with my lips already lined.
Good one. We got that. Let's see how this one goes.
You don't have to be confident, you just have to say yes to the possibility. You don't have to be confident, you just have to say yes to the possibility. You don't have to be confident, you just have to say yes.
So I see people recreating it, but that's not quite the same. I think those are the two that stand out to me. Very, I think, so I feel like that's not a bad one. Let me add that one in there too. So I also want that one. Okay, so we've got a few. And so we've got those two that stand out to me. The other thing I'd like to see is explain her videos with the benefits. Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. And so now we're just gonna go down here and kind of draw some angles. So all right, so we've done that piece, we're good. I can close out the ad libraries for now. And I always start with the emotional angle. So, all right, so what's the emotional entry point, right? Is it like problem-led, identity, curiosity, bold claim? So I'm gonna start with the problem because I love starting there. So the angle is, actually, I'm gonna start with identity led. So the emotional angle in one sentence is seeing another girl's lips and Okay, so what am I opening with? So for me, start with I wish I had lips like hers. That's one. Then another hook is why can't my lips look like that? Small wrinkly lips suck. It's the emotional entry point. All right, so that's that. So that's one. Then there is you are trying it out for the first time. Um, the lip gloss. Trying out glosses. All right, so why do all lip glosses? Why do my lips? I should have said trying out several lip glosses and getting frustrated. I'll say if you blink, miss my lips. I God, I had fuller lips. Um, when are the full lip girlies gonna share their secrets? And I just thought about another angle. So, all right, so we've got the girl in her bathroom. We've got the girl out at dinner, and problem-led, result-led, identity, curiosity, bold claim. So I've got an identity one. It's kind of like she wants to look amazing, but she doesn't. So I've got identity. yeah, I've got that. So I've got identity. So I've got the identity. Yeah, got that. Boom. Okay, so I've got identity. I've got myself some girl in her bathroom, which is like a problem led. Yeah. So she's struggling with she's struggling with the fact that her lips are just like really dry and chapped and she's just like over it. So that's that one. And then for another angle, bold claim, curiosity. My lips are looking so something along the lines of my lips. This is how my lips looked before, right? This is how my lips looked after. 10 hours of wearing the Not Beauty lip gloss. Happened. I wore the Not Beauty lip gloss all day and took a picture every hour. For my lips every hour. All right, so Not Beauty lip gloss claims you won't have to constantly reapply. Here's what you're gonna have to reapply it for 10 hours. Here's what happened when I tried it. All right. And then got I wonder how long the Not Beauty lip gloss can. I wonder if the Not Beauty can last for 10 hours. I wonder if the Not Beauty lip gloss can last for 10 hours. Okay, cool. All right, so I got that. And then chosen hook, your exact words. So we got the identity, we got the problem. I like the curiosity gap one, so I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the I wore. I like that one the best. So I'm choosing it because it allows a day in the life feel. Allows me to show that it lasts long. Allows me to show that. I'm also showing it because they specifically mentioned that it had that, what do they call it? Toot, cute, something like that. The mechanism. Let's go find that. They mentioned that it had the tool, right? Keeping lips hydrated longer, right? So allows me to show off the water loss preventing properties. Or should I say mechanism? Okay. And also too, so okay, so those are all the ones that I have for this. So this is my research. So yeah. All right, so now you've seen me do it, I'll go ahead and I will stop sharing my screen and I'll go back to the main window. So yeah, you get a chance to watch me do this for an hour and 20 something minutes. So it's usually a little faster than this, or a good bit faster than this. But when you've got to talk it all through, obviously it slows you down a little. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to us doing this again. All right, take care.